step into that role?
I'm just going to try and use my experience as a well-experienced player now. I mean, I started all games last year, and I had a lot of play in my freshman year too, so I'm just going to use that experience and knowledge and just help everyone out and help the team as a whole.
Personality of the group coming together, I mean, you had the trip to Spain and everything, so that ought to be moving along pretty well.
Yeah, I think the trip to Spain was great for our team chemistry. I feel like we're a much closer knit team now than we have been in the past, and we play off each other much better than I've seen in the past, and it's coming together really well.
How much of a difference is there really? I mean, you've been here, so you've seen what seasons are like when you start, just in October, versus getting a trip like that. I mean, what stands out the most about a trip like that?
It just allowed us to get our feet wet sooner, especially some of the girls that didn't get to play a lot last year, and our new girls coming in. They got to see like what the system's really about, because you don't really get to see it in open gym and in practice until you really step on the floor and play a game against other people who don't know what it's about either. So I think that was just the biggest thing, and I can see it in practice already. So
realistically, where do you see yourself at the end of the year? How good could this team be?
This team can be as good as we want to be. I think we have the drive and the commitment to each other to want to go as far as we can, and I see us going and surprising people. I mean, we got ranked 11, but that number just means that we have more to prove than anyone else. So we just want to go, NCAA tournament. I mean, that's our goal. So that's where we want to be.
How about making you the captain?
That was kind of cool. Yeah, well, we all knew that Laura, our senior, was going to be a captain because the coaches had already kind of hinted at it, but I've kind of just helped step into that role and just help the other players, and like I said earlier, use my experience from previous seasons. So, it was good. Felt good.
Feel a lot different?
Being named a captain?
Just being the captain.
Not really, because I've kind of always tried to be a leader, being one of the more mature players on the team. So, I guess now there's a title to it, but I've just kind of always held on to that role. So, yeah.
Personal goals for the year?
Personal goals for myself.
Yeah.
I definitely want to show a lot more stats. I've always gotten the ticks in, but I really want to show that I can be very productive on the court, and so I'm focusing on that immensely in practice so that I'm more in the habit of performing in the game. So, yeah.
Thank you.